Hi guys, I'm John Bro and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, and now we're gonna go back to Blano to fight Blano. That's the name of well, I was about to say boss, but it's really a mini-boss. Might as well be a boss though, because this guy is definitely harder than the actual boss of the dungeon. The main strategy I've figured out is once he starts charging his shot, once he starts charging his, not charged shot, this isn't Star Fox, then you want to make sure you're as far away from him as you can possibly be to get out of his range of his shot. In fact, you also don't want to get hit by him at any other point in time. You can kind of cut his, you can block his attacks with your sword just by holding out in front of you. That usually works. But yeah, it's not really quite as graceful as fighting in Punch-Out, but you know, it still works. Goodbye, boxer who looks like a Pokeball. He really does, though. Although I actually learned, like, by looking up kind of the strategy for this boss, one, I learned that his name was Blano, two, I learned what the strategy of the boss was, and three, I learned that he, I mean, I'm not completely sure, it didn't say for certain, but I guess that this boss is apparently a penguin, which really does not make sense. Like, why would this boss be a penguin if this is an entirely fire-based dungeon? Like, really, everything about this dungeon's fire-based. There are torches on a lot of the walls, there's lava pits everywhere, or, sorry, chocolate gravy pits. And, what we're going to discover soon is that even the dungeon item and the boss are both related to fire as well. By the way, this box just has a choo-choo in it, nothing important. Choo-choo in a box! That would be the new best-selling, toy for Hyrule. Choo-choo in a box. Not Jack in a box. Choo-choo in a box. And it would probably bust out and kill all the little children. It probably wouldn't be actually that great. It would cost millions, and it would not... It just wouldn't work. By the way, have I ever mentioned what my favorite dungeon item in this game was? I don't think I have, but this is definitely the best item in the game. Hookshot's cool, but this is better. You got the magic rod. Now you can burn things. Burn it. Burn, baby, burn, 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 pyromaniac. Yeah, we got a magic rod. I don't know why we have a magic rod. Luigi already has one of those, and it's great for dates. But, that's terrible. What we have a magic rod here for is basically it behaves the same way as the fire rod in A Link to the Past. And as you can see, it is super ridiculously powerful. That demon Batman, Bat-Demon, Batmon... Batmon, combination Bat-Demon and Batman. It behaves the same way as a fire rod, and yeah, that guy just went down in 2 hits. That's ridiculous. This toga-wearing giant Cyclops man, who looks like his pants were held up too high. It works the same way as a fire rod, but at the same time, it doesn't use magic, which is weird because it's called a magic rod. You'd expect it to use magic because it's a magic rod. That's actually what it's called. It's the title. But I guess that's really what's so magical about it, is that it doesn't have a magic meter. Yeah. That's pretty much all there is to it, and we just used it to light those torches. So we don't even have to use our silly baby powder again, because we have this. You can just do anything. You can do anything. This fire rod, it's a shame that it's pushed so far into the game that it's the last dungeon item, because it does lots of cool things. Like, we're about to see how cool it is in dungeons, too. Just in puzzles, I mean. Here's, yeah, we're just like Luigi now. We are firepower Luigi. We can burn through Goombas now. Except it doesn't make that little clink noise. It just makes, you know, violent foosh noises, like you'd expect a fire rod to make. Yeah, it's cool. I just like it, because you can use it against ice in caverns to... I don't know the best way to describe it. The best way to describe it is through showing you, and I have already shown you, so there's nothing more to explain. Here's an Octorok. The same Octorok that we fought in the Catfish's Maw, or the Angler Tunnel, the Anglish Tunnel, the Angrish Tunnel. Angrish. Angry Tones. I don't know the difference, though, between the two water dungeons. I just know that I don't like the Catfish's Maw, and the Angler's Tunnel is okay. I don't remember which mini-boss was in each one. Yeah, I never thought to use the Rock's Feather in the other mini-boss with the Octorok. Which I guess would make it the Octorok's feather, you know? Yeah, you think you could defeat me, Mr. Giant Octorok? Who did you think you were? Who did you think I was? I'm the Great Luigi. Have you been living under an Octorok this whole time? I guess if it was living under an Octorok, then it would have lots of kids. Never mind. Here's another fun computer mouse rock block puzzle. Doop-a-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. I really do like these puzzles too. Even though they're not really that hard, they're still lots of fun. And there are some puzzles like that in Minish Cap too. Not Minish Cap 2. There are not 2 Minish Caps. There's only one game. Don't fall into the bubbling Listerine below. The Listerine! Oh! Josh Jepson references for the win. What was I saying? I was in the middle of saying... Oh yeah, I was going to say that I do want to Let's Play Minish Cap at some point, but I don't think I can do that anytime soon, because as you've been able to tell in various moments in this Let's Play, my Game Boy Advance... Or no, well... This is just a Game Boy game, and it still lags on my computer whenever I try to record, so... Just going by that, I'm not sure that it would take recording a Game Boy Advance game very well. Although I haven't tried recording a Game Boy Advance game in, I don't think, months, so it might work better now. I'm not really sure. I'll have to give that a few more tests, but at this point, let's just say I probably won't do a Minish Cap Let's Play for a while, especially since I just did a Zelda Let's Play, being this one. Well, I say I did it. It's still going. There's just like 2 or 3 episodes left. I almost kind of regret... Did I say this before? I almost kind of regret doing the bonus episode already, because I feel like I've already finished the Let's Play, because the bonus episode's done, but I haven't, so... Brr, this is a block of solid ice. It's very cold. Thank you for that, game. I didn't know that... If it's a block of solid ice, it has to be cold to be a block of solid ice. So that's just a redundant statement. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do to get across this, this puzzle, but this is what I do. And then this one's very clear. You just do this, and you just do this. I had fun figuring that out the first time I did this, We just established this! It's a block of ice, it's cold. Although these don't really look like blocks, they look kind of like rubies or something. They're octagon-shaped. Which is fitting. They are like stop signs. They stop us from where we're supposed to go. And this is the boss of the dungeon. I'm about to show it. It is really an easy boss. Like, remember how we got into this dungeon when we just spammed our sword and killed the turtle head? That's how easy this boss is. Snap, crackle, pop, swoosh, I'm a cereal. You're finished. I will never let you play. The instruments, and just... Oh, wait. Oh, I did that all wrong. I did that totally wrong. But what you do... Just spam your fire rod. Just spam your fire rod. Spam it like the meat that it is. This is the meat and cheese of the fight. Just fire rod. Fight fire with fire, because, you know, that really shouldn't work at all. But he is dead. Crackle! I'm just making a noise that shouldn't even be made with your mouth, and yet I'm still stuttering over it. Why did you come here? If it weren't for you, nothing would have to change. You cannot wake the windfish. Remember, you two are in the dream. Yes, we get it. I already know that text because I've seen it several times now. And man, you must have a really hard time eating, sir. He has, like, his teeth are his tusks, and they're on the side of his mouth. He must have a hard time eating Rice Krispies, like he was trying to do earlier. So, this is the final instrument, and I think it's actually kind of a disappointing final instrument. I always have, because you know how all the other instruments gave you this fun little tone whenever you beat them? This one does that too, but since it's just drums, it just does a little drum beat, and it's not nearly as cool. But the name of this instrument is pretty epic still, so I'll give it that. You got the Thunder Drum. Also, I think the drum sounds kind of sound like... You know whenever you get the Cave Story Deluxe pack, and you have the little ORG maker to make music, the drums sound like the drums in that. Egg! The capitalized egg on the mountain calls! I did not realize that eggs could speak, but apparently they can. They can call out to you. Ooh! Yeah, spooky egg. What does this Owl Diglett say? Music, the fish, winds, or... Nah, I don't care. He cannot speak, and neither can I. I stumble over my words, as many of the characters do in this game. You never really see that in games so much. Like, characters stuttering over their words. Not usually, anyway, unless they're scared. The only time I've ever seen, like, text in games that actually does stutter over its words a lot is Phoenix Wright, because it makes sense, because you're always skeptical, or the main characters are always skeptical about what the other characters are saying. They're like, wait, treasure? What, lawsuit? Although they never say words like that, because that's kind of silly, but still, they do stutter over their words a lot because everything in the game is pretty much a surprise. It really is. All the Phoenix Wright games are full of tons of different plot twists that I love so much. Best written series ever. No joke there. No, not an exaggeration. Best written series of all time. Better written than most, if not all, books, and most, if not all, movies. Pretty sure. I guess that's it then. There's still the secret seashells to look at, and then after that, the final dungeon in the game, and then, or no, sorry. We're done with dungeons. Final boss in the game. It sort of takes place in a dungeon, but not really. It's just like a maze, and it's really super simple and easy and stuff. And then after that, the bonus episode, which I've already recorded, so that'll, you know, I've said that a few times now, I think. It's already done, so we'll see that soon enough. Shop. This is not a shop, this is a gambling game. Stupid. I don't know, I feel like just rambling, or not really rambling. Well, rambling and roaming around a bit more, just for fun. This place must be really smelly, there are flies everywhere. So what do you have to say, kid, who keeps constantly dancing? Why do characters in games like this always dance? Like, they're always putting their left leg out and their right leg out, and they're doing the hokey pokey and shaking all about. Hey, dude! What do you think of Marin? I don't know, I'm just a kid who talks like I'm a hipster chick. Hipster chick? No. Mental image. Dude, you're asking me when we started to live on this island? What do you mean by when? Whoa, the concept just makes my head hurt. Because a lot of things probably make your head hurt, sir. Just calculate how old you are, and if you can do that, just think really hard, and I think you'll be able to figure out how long you've lived on this island. Just a guess. Yeah. I guess, yeah, okay. So next time we are going to be searching through all those secret seashells and doing all that crap. I will see you then. Thank you very much for watching.